To solve this quadratic equation, we can use the quadratic formula. We have x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. b is negative 2, so negative b is 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is 5, all over 2 times a, which was 3. So now we can simplify. Underneath the square root, we have negative 2 squared is 4, minus, and then 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 5 is 60, so minus 60, all over 2 times 3, which is 6. So, underneath the square root, this is now negative 56. Now, we'd like to simplify this if we can. Negative 56, first of all, it's a negative, so we know we're going to have an I. And I'm going to go ahead and just do that step here. We've got I and then the square root of 56. Okay, and then we want to work with the square root of 56. Let's go ahead and do that over here. When you're doing a square root of a number, you'd like to find any perfect squares that exist in it. And 56 is 4 times 14. And 4 is a perfect square. So this is 2 times the square root of 14. Okay. Now, square root of 14, that doesn't simplify at all because 14 doesn't have any perfect squares in it. It's just 2 times 7, both of which are not perfect squares. So now we're ready to write this out. We've got 2i and then root 14, and we're dividing this by 6. Okay, to write this in standard form, we've got 2 over 6 plus or minus 2 root 14 over 6 times I. And of course, we can reduce the 2 over 6 for each of these. That's 1/3 plus or minus root 14 over 3 times I.